There we are, 106. Is that clear? Okay. Right. So I've reached the halfway point now. I need to take my herbs. I should explain what's in this is the rather PC entitled Scorvine, which is Partus preparator, Vitex, chaste, which I will talk about in a minute, and calendula, which is all of which are sort of, well, they're not. Calendula is an estrogen. Michella repens, Scorvine gets you ready for childbirth, and Vitex is progesteronal, which is the crucial one. So I'll just knock that down. Sorry about that, I got interrupted by a patient. Okay, now one of the things that's been asked is about libido. Apparently women can experience increased libido because of pressure of the contents of the fetus on there, which restricts blood flow and it causes, like, engorgement. I don't get that. The reason I don't get that is that I'm taking Vitex, and Vitex is an anaphrodisiac for men. Some people say it's an aphrodisiac for women, so it makes my sexual desires weaker. I don't know what would happen if I didn't take that, but I wouldn't want to risk not taking it because it would be, well, Okay, now about people's reactions. Well, I think people see what they want to see. So it's good for your posture, by the way. Yeah, it makes you sit up really straight because, I didn't realise how much I slouched until I started doing this. Yeah, people's reactions. They see what they want to see. So what they actually see is a fat bloke, as far as I know, and they don't really know what's going on. So I don't really think they perceive anything. I do notice that people look at it, look at the bump, but I don't think they think anything of it really. I think they put it in their own context. So, one of the things I want to mention is that the heart unfolds, because what happens is, which I think is quite appropriate, because what happens is, as the diaphragm rises, the heart is actually dangling like that. So as it rises, it sort of lifts it up a bit, and that changes blood flow a bit, so the heart's been lifted, which is quite nice really. Also, I'm at the halfway point now. Got about 20 weeks to go, so that's me done for, that will be me done, although it's quite near the beginning of the vlog. This is the 5th vlog as it happens. And also I was thinking about, baby in there and all that, which is obviously very significant. That it's like, it's a cushion. I feel like I'm cushioning the baby and protecting the baby, which is quite nice really, and I sort of feel like, well, it's going to have to come out eventually, and yeah, apparently main risk in male pregnancy is the death of the host and not the health of the fetus, so that's quite interesting, isn't it? So I don't know what's going to happen there, and the host being a parent, so we don't know what the future holds, I'm afraid. Also, there is one thing. My daughter has quite a lot of dark colouring on her skin, and one thing that happens with people who have that kind of thing is a coloration thing that happens during pregnancy called chloasma, which is presumably to do with the hormones. So if you look for chloasma, I can show you. Just get the tablet. Otherwise I will fade into the distance. Right, now there's the belly. Now, if I doubt, there is no chloasma, I'm afraid, but there is that. So now just turn around slowly to give you a sort of clue of how far I'm going with this. There it is. It is bigger than last week. I don't know if you can see that it is. So I'll stand up a bit. There. It's quite a hefty thing to move around with you, and yeah, and I don't know what people think really. I think they probably just fit it into their own view of the world, which makes you wonder really about how people do fit things into their own view of the world in general. I'm just going to have a quick walk around to show you what that looks like. see me from over there? Probably the sound's not very good, is it? The back's quite straight. It would normally be lordotic like that. I can't really afford to make it lordotic. So there it is. I'm walking is a bit. See, quite restricted and quite tiring, and also barefoot and pregnant, because basically I can't get down there, and so that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm not going out barefoot, but yeah, it's all a bit of a struggle to do that, but I tie your shoelaces. Okay, that's it for now. See you next week.